distance. First couple of changes for the Hornets. Frank Kaminsky comes into the game along with Jeremy Lin.
Magic shooting 4 of 14 in the quarter. Wizards have made their last 5 field goals. Wall
is a long list of guys, but I like this guy Miles, playing at the power forward position.
Third on his 9th try, so good to see Nancy later more. She belongs on a bench.
I smell something. Minute 20 to go. Ball has a double pick. The lob, the jam.
B,
but he has 15.
Yeah, he's a factor now.
Ball, the lob, the jam. Red timeline. Clippers down by 2.
Watch for a Reddick look.
Running to the goal. There it is. Outside to JJ for 3.
But you still want to go execute. Get a good shot.
So much for clock.
Ryan Anderson.
Blazers with one over the Knicks in New York, a Knicks team that has been playing well.
Jumper out top.
The shot.
The full with 19 points and 17 boards. Box is open. Yeah.
That was off the pick and roll, and he was ready. Hands out, catching. Covington's doing really a good job of just thinking what the defense gave him.
Kelly Olynyk looking for a 3.
But they're within 7. Griffin against Kufas. Need a hoop here. Ball against Rondo. Finds Blake. Here comes CP3. Stevenson had 2 early baskets in the game. Ball against Collison. Back to Blake. DeAndre, improved player in the NBA this year. Gone from less than 7 points a game to 21 points a game.
And he was playing unbelievable ball with Lillard out.
And he was totally ready to play, ready to start tonight, and his name accidentally got crossed off.
The Warriors, 4 have come in this quarter. Green on Griffin. Thompson on Paul. Shot clock is down to 7. Screens, switches, fade away, triple.
Larry Nass Jr. just floating, so an easy dime for Lou Williams in a 4-point game after the Pels led by as many as 10. Evans all the way to the rack.
Better. He also said that he's gotten some slack in the locker room this year because, of course, D'Angelo Russell playing at Ohio State.
Boston 42% shooting, holding Milwaukee 4 percentage points less. And Milwaukee with 14 turnovers out to the Clippers.
They responded, came back and just thrashed the Atlanta Hawks the next time out.
Funny how that works.
Yeah.
Barry Parker to the middle, picked up by Cody Zeller. Step back, Parker.
The Mavericks in the regular season a year ago. Won a tough, tight game here. Hawks, in fact, have beaten the Mavericks 3 consecutive games. Lob to Horford.
DeAndre Jordan is my favorite dunker of all time. All time? I mean, the force of the dunks. And
Probably means they're trying to push tempo a little more. Joe Johnson surveys. Good entry feed to Lopez, who scored. Starting that break.
Well, Miles has been effective on the inside. They don't have any shooters on the floor. But, you know, you face a team where you grew up. Certainly, you're going to be a little bit pumped up to come out and play well. Nice pass.
And another lob finish.
All of a sudden realized it was inside of 5 with the shot clock. So Pelicans still shooting just 33%. Ed Davis on the roll. And that is his game. Bodies of players rise, and boys had a beautiful shot.
Yeah, that's just a nice catch and shoot, wide open.
Jen.
Joel, indeed, a wonderful coach, and the players love him. These Pelicans have really...
Quick points for him.
Show me the elites of 3-ball replays all day long. I love it.
Exactly. The Timberwolves have a few players out on the floor that can hit some 3
To get back to their teamwork.
Knicks led by 12 at the half. The bench, the story in the first half, and the starters have extended the lead.
Teague's back in with Korver, Horford, Cephalosha, and Mike Scott. Kyle drifting was
For 4 in 12 minutes.
Julia back on his feet. He went down underneath the basket. Here's Felton using a Zaza screen. And he'll roll.
And that's what the great teams do. They focus on the task at hand. And right now, in the first quarter against these Dallas Mavericks.
What they've learned, Fred, from their experience last season.
Kevin Harris looped it. Career at Creighton, where he played for his dad. Finished 5th all-time among NCAA scorers with over 3,100.
Really show off his skills, and that's using the bounce and getting to the rim a lot. Nice pass.
Middleton and Bayless on the court right now for the Bucks. R.J. Hunter stays in the game.
Is not over.
No, it's not over. They got to continue to play. Continue to defend, which Dallas has done a good job.
Gordon squares. Nice move by Marcus Thornton, and that's his first basket of the game.
And that's why he took it himself, because he had not scored yet. So he said, I'm going to get this one to get myself going.
Paul Pierce with a bullet.
Offensive chance, opportunity, shot in that possession. Go down low to Greg Monroe.
That bounce pass.
25-17. Important for these guys who come in to keep the intensity, keep the motion, the movement, the defense. Curry splits, misses the layup.
Chris Quinn, the fans, the broadcasters, not the only ones who are anticipating this season. You saw Donnie Walsh, currently a consultant with the Pacers. A couple weeks ago, I hosted an event with him. He said, as
wonder of Thunder basketball here on Fox Sports Oklahoma. Glad to have you along tonight. Led by 9 coming out of this timeout. 3.5 minutes into the second quarter.
Jeremy Lin bumped off his path, somehow able to get
7-0 run. And they retake the lead by 1. 53-52, Ilyasova.
And I know he missed that shot, but the Jazz are going to take that all night long.
10 pounds of muscle put on in the offseason by
him as he sliced through there. He stayed right there. Jackson, to Drummond.
Committed 3 early personal fouls against the Celtics as Carter Williams rolling up on 2 minutes left.
2 minutes. 2 minutes left.
Nice pass. Place.
See most of his minutes with this group, although that's subject to change.
No, the middle-aged men, they wish they could have hair like that, but they'd get fired from their job.
And on the east side of Detroit, opportunity for children to have a great place to go.
What Luke talked about, they're playing with great pace. They're pushing the basketball off of makes and misses and getting quality looks offensively off.
Nice. And an 18-point night. Miami down 11.
Well, let's hope for the best.
Yeah, the good news is he got up and walked off. He didn't need help to get off the court.
Jackson. First points for Jordan Hill. And 8 points, 8 rebounds last night in Toronto. So Memphis can work for the final shot.
They're not usually a quick hit team.
Udrih turns the corner.
Now, Boston Celtics, a couple things in their favor. They're 4 for 9 in the 3-ball, and then also they're 7-2 on the break.
George Hill goes back. Turner.
Paul George in this third quarter has been just terrific. 5 of 5, 10 points, and he's looked the part. Nice find from Ellis.
Underway in the second half. Steve Buckhands, Phil Chenier, and our CSN crew. Chris Miller, Rob Thompson back at the studios. We'll have the post game.
The second quarter, so the free throw disparity, the turnovers, that was the big difference in both teams shooting the ball well. Good pass.
Broadcat.
This current road trip. And the Warriors control the opening tip. Bogut played by Mozgov. Here is Curry. Gets it underneath.
Is getting better.
Certainly everybody either wants to see him back, including Luke Walton. Luke Walton has done a tremendous job. Oh, what a pass.
Sellout crowd has gotten its money's worth tonight here in Orlando.
That's a tough shot. Another tough shot there by Vukovic.
Westbrook looking inside.
Have a timeout left. Down 4. Paul on the drive, gets inside.
George are better and fully engaged in the game, and I think it's better for their team. A really good tactic. And if they may, that George Hill just got his foot stubbed coming off the screen on the other side.
On the game. Better get your seatbelts ready. Running straight away, 3 ball.
Klay Thompson with the turn and
Staggered a bit after their 4-0 start. Incorporating these new guys. Oh, it's
Andre Jordan back into the game. A good look, though, and good placement by.
To try to close and get will be a very big win for this Portland team.
The ball can't get stagnant, though. They got to keep moving, attacking the rim, getting to the free throw line. Tough shot.
A head coach again?
I do think he wants to be a head coach again. I think he wants one more crack after the disastrous way the Lakers season ended.
Turn a little pull-up back rims.
With Rondo, Cousins, Rudy Gay, and Willie Cauley-Stein. James Anderson started, and he had played 7.
Right, and what happens? Where does this team go for scoring if they're not hot? Tonight it's working.
They have played very good offense. They've been consistent. Stan Van Gundy has to be happy with that on a night when you have.
And 5 straight here in San Antonio. Our officials James Caper, Rodney Mott, and C.J. Washington.
No Jonas Valanciunas. He's out with a broken left hand. Tony Brothers, Nick Buckard, and Leon Wood officiating tonight here at Phillips Arena. Inside, Al Horford.
Does open things up. Very interesting, them being very effective on the perimeter when they are primarily a post-up team. A little bit different.
The game, but shooting at a great percentage. He just looks more comfortable now, getting this playing time.
Absolutely. Coming off a career night, mind you.
21. Right, partner. It's been seesawed quarters for both teams.
Here comes LeBron James out high. Choice of screens with Love and Irving. Turn to corner. Some room.
6 straight. And the Nuggets are on a 7-0 scoring run. Harris around the screen. Coming deep. Throw it up. No.
Games by 6 points or less. So it comes down to who's going to close for you and can you get a consistent group of guys in the second half of the season.
Thomas with the left.
Dribble drives of the Knicks. Don't let them get back in this game quickly with.
Basket didn't count. James Jones, who just checked in, called for the foul. I mean, really, that is. Here's Curry on a catch and shoot.
See what the matchups are right off the beginning. If they go straight across the board, if we see some cross matching.
Paul with the lead.